For the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now
it's Ibrahimovic. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Azar. Luis Suarez. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Threads one in. Welcomes it in. Here's found the way through. Great chance! In he goes again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zola plays it short. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Zola powering forward here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's managed to get himself offside.
E por que que na hora que eu fui lá na bola de pênalti, tinha lá o pênalti, o negócio de pênalti, eu consegui, aí...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Eu bater pênalti, assim. Fala, beleza.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That is good strength. And he's decided to go for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldinho goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Zola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Corinthians are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
No, that was never going to make it. And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And this is Luis Suarez.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Stood up well to him there. Zola. Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's on his own! Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Azar. Zola. It's a pretty loose pass. Zola. And he's forced to go back. Zola, given the lift of his goal, tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. No, he just... And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Massa a imagem aí, ó. Deles entrando.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Varane spots it and intercepts. And it's Gullit. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Closing in on... It's Luis Suarez! Has another go! And that's a sharp finish. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cleared away.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Zola. Looking to play him in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira running with the ball, and it's Luis Suarez. So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Shot a goal! Goal! Corinthians! And they're back in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Corinthians with the lead. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He's shifting through the gears here. But he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Messi. Turan. Well timed, excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho going forward. He is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product and quickly.
And he's picked out the run. Aguero gets flagged offside. Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Zola. He's rising! That was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And that is doing no harm at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball out wide. Hangs in across. Varane tries to clear. So their fourth corner of the game. Zola with the short one.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi cuts it out. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's got away. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Agora sobre posição é o novo, né? Sobre posição, coisa técnica, é o novo, né? Como é esse sobre posição? Onde o Maranhão pega 107 de volante? Oxe, é volante.
Ele joga de volante, lateral e zagueiro.
Oxe, não joga volante, não.
Boa tabela da letra.
Ah, o pai colocou, né?
Nossa, nem rabei, acho que volante. Não sente dor de nada pra pegar assim, não. Sente dor nenhuma pra pegar em cima.
Só ficou pra cima.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. James Rodriguez. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's managed to get through the shots. And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Vai até com 40 Oh,
Mbappe venturing down the left.
43 que eu vi. Tô pedindo mesmo.
That is lovely. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. And he gets rid in a hurry. Showing great feet there. Ronaldinho plays it in. And that should get the job done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos. Ball in towards the middle. And he's quick to get rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. That was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily...
Mas esse para a velocidade, eu falo velocidade.
Pois é, naquele lugar lá é bom.
Mas isso é proibido, essas coisinhas.
É, mas naquele lugar lá que tem a saída direta, naquela zona lá de coisa.
O pai um dia passa comigo lá, a moto escorrega.
Esse treinador não deu certo, não.
Tirou?
Tira ele aqui.
Agora eu tô com um técnico bom.
Não tem aula amanhã, não.
Quer um?
Não tem aula amanhã.
Não tem aula? Pra quem?
Tem aula não, mãe. Você me... Vou vir pra escola amanhã pra mim estudar em outra sala. Se vir, eu vou estudar em outra sala.
Não tem muito. Agora deu um chute aqui. Eu tinha dado um chute igual esse que dele.
Eu acho que espaço tão pequeno pra ficar um bebê aí dentro, entendeu?
Moça, a barriga da mãe.
Embaixo, a cabeça dele.
A barriga da mãe. Chegou nem no tamanho desse som aí, ó. Aquele ligando não.
E é pequeno.
Não tem mais.
Ele tá com 48 centímetros.
A gente olha assim.
Bota uma tração.
Eu vi que estudando essa garrafa. É.
1 quilo.
Isso que é maior, é?
É maior 45, né? Também da garrafa.
É sim.
Uma dessa caixa.
É maior que 48.
Não é nada.
Porra, é maior do que eu vi. Olha. Um dia eu tentar dar um daia no cara lá.
Diz aquela mulher ali é bêbada, viu?
Eu vi. Ela conversando com outra, vou estar morrendo de medo.
O que faz vocês terem medo das coisas assim? Que...
Ninguém mais não tá com medo não, que tá aerotado.
Eu não tenho medo de nada, não.
Eu pensei que era a mulher da bota.
E a mãe da Lara veio buscar o
Hoje.
Mentira.
Foi sim, não vi não.
Que hora?
O último foi e voltou, menino.
Voltou?
Aí ele vinha pra cá, ele veio daqui, que ele disse que a mãe da Lara tá dando pra me ver. Falei, pra ela não vai me ver, não, pode ir lá pra casa. E ele, porra, ela quer te ver. Ela quer te ver como é que tá a tua barriga já. Eu falei, mas ela nunca me viu. Por que agora ela vai me ver? Aí a mãe disse, mas ela perguntou por ti mesmo, no dia que ela veio aqui. Ela é gravidinha. Eu não, mas ainda bem que eu nem tava aí. Aí eu disse, foi ela, disse que te dá
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Vai que a mãe ganha um celular da gente.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Mbappe.
Ela é pediatra, né? Se ela for, com ela.
Easy pickings there.
And he cuts out the supply.
Shifted it to the flank.
O bebê é com a pediatra, a mãe é com...
He has found the way
Não tem no
through.
posto no pediatra aí.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side.
Tá bom, isso vai não, acabou.
Defense on the other. Hernandez with the delivery.
Tá bom, você tá falando não tem, acabou.
It'll be a throw-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nicely intercepted. His touch deserted him at the key moment. Yeah,
Tirou a câmera aqui, foi, claro que foi. Mudou meu videogame pra lá, tudo aberto, liberado.
He had in mind that was not it. Looking to play him in.
Tem. Ele quer mexer, né? Quer mexer nas contas dos outros, isso aqui é.
Caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't
Ele,
meeting
isso é igual um
expectations.
cartão de crédito, deixa o cartão de crédito fácil, pega aí e dá sumir.
Forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Varane clears it away. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he is dashing away. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Liverpool are a team that take pride in possession.
I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. He's gone for goal. Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ribéry. Oh, that was vital. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard knocks it into space. Oh, right place, right time. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Azar. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but
só compensa cozinhar os tudo muito bem. Muito ovo, ação 1.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vieira. Now it's Messi. Hernandez proves too strong. Now has he got the beating of his marker here?
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save! Terrific reactions! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes a shot! And he can thump it away. Well, played right into his path. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ribery. Nicely spread. Messi, and he's definitely onside. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That pass has been well intercepted. Hernandez. Out of play for a goal kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's a nicely shaped ball. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. That's destined for the flank. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
The most accurate pass. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. 75 minutes played. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. It's played through for him. Oh, terrible pass. Lewis, and the shot! And a neat finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ribery. That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it.